You guys, this is crazy, Gabby. Continue, right? Right. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression review of Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. You guys, I stopped by Sephora and picked up every single thing in the collection, one or two of every single category. I haven't felt this excited to record in a long time, and this collection did that for me. I saw the images for it. The shots are so clean, so beautiful. It just sparked my creativity, and here we are. So I want to share with you my favorites, what products from the collections like instantly blew my mind, and others were unfortunately a flop. But if you want to find out which ones are those, then keep on watching. The first product that I am going to try is a face mist. Always an Optimus 4-in-1 Prime and Set Mist, retails for $24. So I'm going to shake well, which is recommended there, and mist my face. Ooh, it is very fine. Ah, it smells really good. You guys, I will hold on to this baby because this, apart from priming your face, this is also a setting spray, so I'm going to use it again. But I'm going to move on to the actual primer, and this is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimus Illuminating Primer, and it retails for $26. I'm going to pump about just that much, not too much. Since it is an illuminating primer, I don't want to overdo it, so I'm gonna start in the center of the face. Ooh, I can see that. Can you guys see that glow? So it does blend really nice into the skin. It does give me a lit from within glow, which is what it says it's supposed to do. It feels nice and sticky on the skin, which for primers, that's really good because it will grip onto the foundation. Apart from that, not really much of a blurring effect. If I was doing my makeup, if this was like not a try of only this brand, I would probably want to use a primer that focuses more on blurring the pores, because I can still see a lot of that. Now I'm going to prime my lips, and I'm going to be using this lip gloss. So it is With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm. By the way, I love the names. They're like so inspiring, and so her. I feel like she is such a like sweet soul. You can just tell. Love peachy tones to my lips. I feel like they complement my skin the best. It feels really nice. And the only thing is that when I first applied it, I'm going to apply a little bit more. The color is buildable. But this isn't, I wouldn't build a product like this personally unless I was wearing makeup. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I feel like the color is collecting here. Let me do it. Every time that I move my lens, the camera is stopping. And something is up with it. So I'm not going to be able to do a lot of close-ups or even far away because I want to get this video done. Wiping it off. I did too much. Just from first impression, the lip balm, you don't want to layer on too much. A little bit goes a long way. With this stuff, and it does leave a lot more color than I was expecting. So maybe just a swipe, and then just gonna let that sit and moisturize my lip. My lips do feel really nice, and overall I just wanted to prep my lips. So let's just move on, you guys. And it does retail for $16, which I was like, it's a lot for a lip balm, but if it's like really, really good, it's okay. Just Based on the collection of ink of tint that is leaving around my lips, I wouldn't pay $16. So far, that's the first like instant. Actually, one of the products that I am most excited about, it is the brow product, and it is a Brow Harmony pencil and pen. So this is a double-sided. You get two products in one. I'm trying to get as close as I can to the lens so that I can show you how this is working. A little help. Like, a little bit goes a long way. You want to have very light pressure. If you are heavy-handed, it will deposit a lot of product. But that being said, I'm going over those areas with the spoolie, and I'm loving how it's blending, and it looks a lot more natural, and softer. So that's how my brow looks from this end. With this end, it might actually match my hair the best. First one that I'm going to be trying is the Liquid Touch Multitasking Makeup Sponge. Side on the face, and the foundation I'm using is the Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation in the shade 320. Okay, you guys, so I did half of the face, and with the sponge, I will say the texture of the sponge feels really nice and refreshing. The foundation itself, I don't feel like I'm wearing anything. I don't feel like it's wearing anything. However, when I look in the mirror, my skin looks more perfected, more even, a natural finish. You can still see the glow from the primer. You see the other side also looks glowy, but this side looks just more like perfected, but still like skin. So what I'm going to do now is apply a little bit on the other side, and on this side I'm going to use the brush, Liquid Touch foundation brush. So the only con that I have is the packaging. As cute as it is, it's very, very messy. Like, it's getting everywhere, and every time I like take it out, it's just getting everywhere. And every time I open it and close it back up, there's like an oil buildup around the sides that starts to come out. I don't know. And I have three. Look, you can see over here. I have three different foundations, and all three are doing the same thing. So it's not just the one. If it was one, maybe I got a defective package, but it looks like all three are doing it. I didn't put any on my neck. I like bringing the color down to my neck. I have some discoloration there. So I'm gonna bring it down. I don't know, you guys. So first things first, I am definitely getting more coverage on this side. I'm not even done, but I can already see this side looks more flawless. The product is also not blending as fast. So if you are using a brush, it would be ideal to use less product. So that's something to note. But it's looking really pretty. I love the color match too. Think it's pretty good. I mean, I am darker in my body, but this seems to be like my shade, which kind of sucks that the packaging is so shitty. A lot more coverage on the side of the sponge. This is the side of the sponge. I can still see a little bit of the redness that I have on my cheeks. So a little bit of breakouts here and there, some markings. Here, you guys, I don't know if you can see, this side looks just flawless. It looks airbrushed. It looks really nice. On to the concealer, and I picked up 2 shades of the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer, and it retails for $19. So I'm going to start with the lightest shade that I have, which is the 260N. And I really like the applicator. I love how short it is. Typically what I do is bring my concealer in the corner of my eye here. It's really bright, so I like to put some in the middle, in the inner corner there, and then a little bit over here. The dough applicator is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's actually really cute. It looks like a stocking, like a Christmas stocking kinda. And now I am, you know what, I don't know how quick this dries, so I'm gonna blend this out before I move on to the contouring part. And to blend it out, you guys, I did pick up the concealer brush available, the Liquid Touch concealer brush, and it retails for $16. I'm just gonna get started, you guys, because I don't know how soon this dries. It actually doesn't dry that quick. It's still feeling really liquidy, even though it's been a while. So because I want the most coverage here, you guys, I'm going to tap the product in. Well, that was too much. So first impression, a little bit goes a long way. I applied way too much. So I'm just gonna take a napkin, take out some of the product from my brush, because the more product that you have on the bristles, the harder it's going to be to blend. You're going to end up with a cakey finish. So you can always just take a napkin or a old towel or rag and just wipe it. Oh, I love how that's brightening. Oh my god, you guys, I like this. Very pretty. And I'm happy to say that unlike the foundation, none of that buildup is happening with the concealer, so that's a good sign. You guys, for this corner here, because I want to see how the sponge works, I use it. Ooh. See, that's not as nice. I'm not even going to go on. It's not, that concealer, let me do, oh my god, my camera's going crazy, you guys. I don't know if you can tell, I'm not even done blending, but it's already looking textured and yucky. I'm just gonna do this with the concealer brush and not use the sponge, because I didn't like what that did there. This concealer doesn't set fast at all. I've been taking my time. I don't know if that's a good thing, to be honest, because I do get really excited whenever a concealer sets fast on the faster face, because it just means I need to set with a lot less powder and worry a little bit less. But I don't know. I don't know, you guys. We shall see. I'm going to move on to my contouring shade, which is the 440C. And I'm just going to put some around here. Applying it as a concealer, I know that it doesn't dry that quick and that a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to do a little bit there, you guys. I'm using the same foundation brush that I used. I'm going to just blend it out. There's no bronzer in the collection yet. So this is what I'm going to use as my bronzer today. And I'm actually going to bring it higher than I normally would. This is a really pretty color as a contouring for me. Me likey. So now we're going to move on to one of my favorite parts, which is blush. Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. They retail for $20. Again, the same theme with the packaging, which I have a love and hate relationship with so far. I love how they look. I think they look so freaking pretty. So you guys, there are 4 shades, 2 different finishes. There is a radiant finish and a matte. So in the radiant finish, I picked up the shade Joy, which is a dewy muted peach, and I'm going to apply it on this side. I do want to show you the difference. And it has the same dough applicator as the concealer. Super cute. And I've been kind of putting my blush here lately and bringing it back. I'm going to take my foundation brush and just wipe it just to take off any excess, and this is what I'm going to use. And ooh, so a little bit goes a long way, you guys. I probably overdid it, but we're just gonna blend. So this is the dewy blush. I did go a little higher than I'd like. The matte finish, I picked up the shade Love, which is a matte terracotta. And I'm going to do less. I'm going to apply less and using the same brush, but wiping it first. And I'm going to blend that in. So this is the matte, and I will say instantly it does dry a lot quicker than the dewy side, so I wouldn't hang around too much with the matte formula. It should be applied really quick. And here it is. I really like that. Usually I'm more of a like peachy shade situation, but this terracotta is looking really pretty. And also the matte, it's hitting right. I feel that on this side because I already have so much luminosity going on because of the primer, because of the radiant finish of the foundation. It's kind of accentuating my texture more on this side. And also because, like I said in the beginning, I did not prime with a mattifying primer or a pore focus primer either. So I'm noticing a lot more texture than I like. So you guys, I do want to check in with you because since I put the concealer on, I have not set anything into place, and I'm happy to report that underneath the eye everything looks really good. Moving on to the highlighter, which I feel like I don't even need a highlighter, but let's just move on to it. Positive Light Liquid Luminizer, and it retails for $22. It comes available in 8 different colors, but the one I chose is Flaunt, which is a bronze gold. Those are like, that look like my jam. And again, I couldn't test anything at Sephora, so I was just going off the description of it and what they look like from the packaging. And this looks like highlighters I would go for. So yeah, let's see how it looks. The applicator is the same as the concealer and the liquid blush. I'm going to apply a little bit because it looks like everything is formulated extra pigmented. And I typically don't like screamy highlighters anyway, so I'm gonna apply a little bit of my Cupid's bow, a little bit there, like a little dot right there. And now I'm gonna work it, guys. Now, because this is a small area, I am going to use the concealer brush to blend this out. You guys, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this highlighter. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't have much expectation for the highlighter. If anything, I just was like, let me pick one, because I'm normally not too crazy for liquid highlighters. If I had to like rate makeup type, highlighter would not be in the top 5 products. I feel like even with a shimmery blush or a shimmery bronzer, I would prefer over a highlighter if I had to pick one or the other. I do like highlighter, you guys, but you know, Just saying, just saying. I was a little nervous because of the whole bronzed in the title, so I didn't know if it was gonna actually be more on the darker side, but it's perfect and it's hitting the light so nicely and it's not accentuating any texture. Actually, the skin there looks better than in other places. Oh, so good. I'm like putting it on like the right away. I love it. I want to try it again. I'm like sold. And then I have very small pile of and then even smaller pile of I don't even want to try this again. But so far we're doing really good. I'm excited, you guys. So I'm gonna take, I'm not putting any more product. I'm just gonna like pass it through my brow. If there's any highlighter left there, why not? But I don't see nothing happening. So it's been a while since I first put on the foundation, since I put the concealers on. I put other products. I'm in the lights. It's hot. I am very happy to say that under the eyes, it's looking pretty good. Like nothing is looking crazy. I think that because the formula kind of stays wet, or I don't say, because it doesn't, I don't feel it on my skin, by the way. Like my face feels like I don't have anything but skincare, which is a great thing, and I'm not feeling itchy or anything like that. I'm really liking it, you guys. I'm feeling good, but it's time to set. And so Rare Beauty hasn't come out with a setting powder. They do have a blotting and an oil controlling situation that I didn't pick up. I just it's a little bit of my Holy Grail Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade 2. Now I've used this with everything. With every single concealer, good or bad, and this usually fixes even the bad one. So trust this setting powder enough that if something was to happen here, I know it's that and not this. This is a Sigma F35 brush, and I'm gonna swirl it, and you can see there not that much, and just under the eyes. I don't want to set too much over here and take away that glowing situation we have. So just right here. Oh my god, you guys, this looks even more beautiful now after setting. I'm loving this complexion, you guys, so much. Like so much. I haven't been wearing foundation at all. I think maybe since this whole coronavirus thing, maybe like three times. But this feels right. This feels really good. Only eye product, you guys. It's the Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Eyeliner. The top has like a little gold foil. The whole packaging, I think the colors, everything is so pretty and clean. It does remind me of Fenty. So let's shake this up. That was smooth. Make the eyes stand out. Okay, so first impression, just from this little teeny wing that I have going on here, you guys, I can actually feel it drying on the skin. I'm applying it and it's just like I feel the tightening of it when it's drying, and it's drying to a super matte finish. Another thing is that the line is coming out very smooth. I'll say, I don't know about longevity, but as far as application goes, this is one of the easiest applicators that I've used. But like I got a little smudging here, and then with my finger just kind of did one of these, and it does still give you some time to clean up if you do make a mistake, so that's good. But typically, you guys, especially, I never do an eyeliner this thick. What happens that I end up with eyeliner all around here. So I'm curious to see if this is gonna happen. If that doesn't happen, you guys, like, I'm gonna have to stock up on this because this will make me fall in love with eyeliners again. I've been on a hit or miss with them, but especially now that the focus is on the eye, you guys, we have reached the final touch, the final products that I'm going to be talking about, and it is 2 lip products. Flame Matte Cream Lipstick is a weightless air whipped lip cream that hugs lips with a... Go with the red, you guys. So I'm going to try the shade Inspire, and it has a dough applicator. Now it is a lot thinner. I don't know if you can see as it goes into the tip. Smells really nice, really clean. This is the first scent that I noticed. Everything else had like a really light scent. Just got some on my nose. It feels so nice on the lips. It feels like I'm applying butter, like, or oil, coconut oil. It's so soft. Oh my god, you guys, this is the best feeling liquid lipstick situation that I've tried. I can't stop doing this. This is so soft and powdery and nice. It feels so nice, you guys. I really love this color. Really love the texture, how it feels on the lips. Right, you guys, so I did apply a little bit of foundation over the lips just so that we mute down a little bit of the redness and it's not throwing off this shade. So again, the shade is Strengthen and it is a dark red. This kind of smells similar, but a little different. Has like a little different kick. Ooh, I love this color. You guys, these colors are absolutely stunning. Both. I have nothing to say about the colors. I will say that when I'm first applying it, I'm a little taken back because I'm expecting like that super rich, pigmented. When you hear the words matte, I don't know about you, but I'm usually expecting it to just go on and then dry up. This is not what's happening. This is applying like a lipstick. It feels like a balm. It actually feels smoother than the actual lip balm. I've never felt this before. This texture in a lipstick is so rich and pretty, and it feels good. It feels really good on the lips, like it's hugging them. This color is really pretty. So the Always an Optimus, you guys, like I mentioned in the beginning, it is a 4-in-1. So it's a priming and a setting spray. So I'm going to apply it now that I'm done. And before I apply a mascara, I'm going to apply the mascara offline. It is not a Rare Beauty mascara. They haven't come out with one yet. That mist feels so nice on the skin and it smells divine. It smells very botanical, very clean. I like the smell of that. So just a quick recap of my favorites, the products that I'm so excited to incorporate to my routine and use again. I'm gonna go from my favorites to my least favorite. But my favorites are in no particular order because now I'm like, wait, which one do I like best? I'm just gonna start. So the concealers, you guys, the concealers were really, really nice. Concealers get like get a whole 9. I'm not going to give it the whole 10 because I do still want to try it. I still want to be able to have more to say when the final review comes. This is the eyeliner. Without a doubt, this is the easiest eyeliner that I've used. Also, I've been talking. It's been God knows how long since I applied it. Typically, you guys, it's like instant. I start blinking my eyes and the products just start to crease for me up there. And it hasn't been the case. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, because if this eyeliner doesn't do that at all, even after I'm done with everything, which I will follow up with you guys, then this is like the best eyeliner ever. So the blush, you guys, the blushes are so nice, and I really like the packaging for the blush. I'm not so mad about it. I don't see any collection of the product around here happening, and I do like it in this compact just because this would be a product that I can bring with me, throw in my bag, and on the go. This one is a little bit of a shock to me that I love it so much, but the highlighter, you guys, I'm really impressed, and actually I want to try it. You know, when you use a product and you just love how your skin looks, and you want to keep using it. That's how I feel about this baby. I can see myself applying it everywhere, mixing it with my foundation. This is really, really nice, and a really nice undertone too. So the next product that I loved from this whole collection, you guys, is the lipsticks. The souffle lip situation, you guys. These are really nice. They feel amazing on the lips. My only issue with it is that because we are wearing masks whenever we go out, this wouldn't be a product I would be using on a regular basis. This would just be one of those products only when I can wear it and out without a mask, and that's just, you know, so that's the only thing. That's the only thing with the lips, is that the whole mask situation that we're living in, you guys. But hopefully that's not permanent. And we can go back to loving every type of lipstick again. The other product, you guys, that I would highly recommend, I will use again, is a brow product. I am so happy that she decided to do a dual product like this. I don't think I've actually had a brow product like this, where you have your bullet on one side and then you have the product on the other side, the gel product. Usually you have to pick one or the other. So at the price point that it is, and the quality of the product is really, really nice. I would recommend it. It does have a pretty good selection of colors too. So you should be able to find your shade. My recommendation is for you to match your hair, and if you have black hair, I would go a little lighter on your brows. Guys, the foundations, and the only reason I want to make this very clear, because I'm looking in the monitor right now, I'm looking in the mirror, and this has to be one of the prettiest foundations I've used in a while. I think the last foundation that was like an instant blow away from me like this was the Urban Decay, which I'm on my 3rd bottle. That's how much I love it, but it's a completely different finish than this. But you guys, the packaging is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. There is oil dripping from the sides of all 3 of these. That's why I'm like, all 3 of them. You know, if it was just one, I would think that maybe there was a defective package, but I'm just going to assume that they all do this. So that is my hesitation. That is where I'm not excited about this, because for my lifestyle, I need a product that I can bring with me on the go. 9 times out of 10, I am doing my makeup in the car. I would never bring this in the car with me, even with my regular pump foundation, the traditional. I make a mess with that, let alone with this. This would be everywhere. So that is why I'm not scoring it that high as even as a first impression. The formula is amazing. I really love it. I love how it matches. It's the perfect undertone. It's perfect. I love it, but I hate the package. I really don't like the package for this, so that's why it's lower on my yay list. Between these two, between the primer, the 4-in-1 setting mist situation here and the primer, I would go with the setting mist because it does more. It's a 4-in-1, and you can also use it to be part of your skincare based on the ingredients that it has. So even if you're not wearing makeup, this would be a product that you can reach for and use. So between the two, I would go for this, but the primer is actually really nice and does exactly what it says it's supposed to do in the description. So there's doing everything right. Also the packaging, functional. I wish that the foundation came in this packaging. Selena, can we do that? Because this is like the perfect packaging for it. The tools, the brushes, both the foundation and the concealer brush are amazing. They worked really, really, really nice. The foundation on the right side looks so much better than on the left, and usually this is my everything side. Like everything I do on this side just looks better, but today it's not the case. My right side is winning. This brush blended out the foundation more seamless. Everything looks more perfected. And the concealer brush, you guys, I think my Morphe is going to take a break because this was amazing. This was really nice, and I love the shape, especially because of the areas that I like to target when I am using a concealer. This shape is perfect around the nose as well. It doesn't pick up a lot of product, so the bristles never get bends. They still blend the product really nice. Weight wise and feel wise, they feel really high quality. I pulled a little bit on the bristles just because, you know, sometimes you do this and you end up with a few hairs in your hand, but that wasn't the case. So these are really up there. These are different than products. These are like investment pieces, and I would invest in these if you're on the market for brushes. So my least two favorites. These two products are just no bueno. They did not do what I wanted them to do. I just don't know which one to rank my least favorite. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so this product, you guys, the sponge. This was a big disappointment because first of all, the shape looks so nice, so interesting. You have a little bit of everything. You have your diamond tip, so you can get nice and close to your corners. You can cut and contour and highlight. Then you have your edges here, so that for the baking, perfect, right? And then you have your rounded shape, which this side here is supposed to be more of your traditional sponge. But you guys, it doesn't blend the foundation. It didn't blend the concealer smoothly. I don't know, like it kind of lifts the foundation. And after you blend it, you're still able to blend it. And I believe it's more credit to the formula of the foundation than the actual sponge, because the formula doesn't set so quickly. It still allows you to work it. So I was still able to get a pretty nice finish, but I had to do a lot of work. And that's not the point of a sponge. It's supposed to cut down your time, and this didn't do that for me. So I wouldn't recommend this sponge. I wouldn't keep it as a staple, I'd stick to my beauty blenders and my Real Technique. This is not the replacement for that, you guys. And my least favorite was the lip balm. And I'm actually really surprised that this was my least favorite, because if anything, I thought that the lip balm they'll get right. They didn't. Too much pigment. And you think that that wouldn't be a complaint, but it is, because the pigment can instantly piles up on the edges of your lips, and you will probably tell, because I know it was happening. I had like a white film, like it just kept piling up here, and that's not a good look. Put it on, and it was like, there you go. There's your rim of pigmentation around your lips. So I do not like that. I don't appreciate that. And I don't want lip balm on my teeth. And it was just like all over the place. It was a no. So out of every single thing, you guys, from Rare Beauty that I tried, this would be the only one I'd say don't even bother. Or at least this shade. This is the shade Praise. Other shades might be different. Maybe I got a defective one. I don't know. But as far as my first impression goes, this was an instant fail. So we have reached the end of this first impression review. Please let me know in the comment section which product looked the best to you. Which products are you excited to try? I want to know. And make sure that you check out my blog. There I post beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content more often than any other of my platform. And there you will also find the final review for Rare Beauty, all the products that I used today, later in the week. So make sure to check that out. And I hope to see you guys on the next video. Bye.